Good afternoon and welcome in to the first match of the doubleheader between your Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets as well as Wabash College making the trip out from Indiana. I'm Cole McDaniel here on bwyellowjackets.com. Thanks for tuning in here this afternoon. Again, it's the inaugural season here for the Yellow Jackets. Their second time here at home hosting some volleyball matches, and so far for the young Yellow Jackets team, starting off the season in pretty hot fashion. Initially though, losing back-to-back to trying to start the season, but on a 4-match win streak here through the month of February against Olivet from Michigan, as well as Wittenberg. Wabash coming into this one with an overall record of 2-4. Looking at how their season has started so far, went up against a very tough Adrian College squad, dropping those first two. Then Wabash was able to get victories against Wittenberg at the beginning of February, and then here going up against Fontbonne University in Indiana, and dropped those two there. Now this year for the Yellow Jackets up against Wabash, this is a good test again for that young roster here, as they got a couple heavyweight powers coming up. It's going to be a tough month of March as Adrian, Mount St. Joseph, also then Mount Union towards the end of the month. So going to be tough for the Yellow Jackets, so a good test here again for the young team. For the Yellow Jackets, again, mostly freshmen. They have one senior on the roster in Jacob Holloway, a junior in Eric Gossett, and a sophomore in Brandon Yu, and really everybody else on the roster here, freshmen. Yellow Jackets led by number 1 Michael Beard offensively, as well as Nick Ireland, number 2. Ireland starting the season with 77 kills, and Beard has 75 of his own. Watch out for those two on the offensive side for the Yellow Jackets. As for Wabash, it's Luke Wallace who's led the way for them, the senior out of Tucson, Arizona. Has 44 kills, and we're about to get this one underway. Here's the first serve. Saved there, Wabash gets it up over the net. The blockers here on the near side doing their job for Wabash. And the Yellow Jackets start with the first points of the match. Served by 21, Carson Metters. And the Yellow Jackets secure that point. Nice set there, and Michael Beard was the one who met that one in the air, the freshman from Hilliard Darby High School. Again, mentioned him earlier, one of those offensive leaders. Need to perform well here today. And that will even it back up here, 2-2. Ireland able to get to that, tapped over by Wabash. And BW picking up another point there. Again, mention how young the Yellow Jackets roster is here today. Wabash themselves pretty young as well. Several freshmen on the roster. Again, mentioned Wallace, the lone senior. Evan Nichols, a junior for them. And that That one tipped just off of the blocker. Going to be another point for the Yellow Jackets, taking a 4-2 lead here in the first set. Beard back to serve. That one finds the net there. Point for Wabash. 4-3 now in the opening set. Kamau Makiike, the freshman out of Hawaii, picking up the point there for the Yellow Jackets. Served by Brandon Yu, finds its way over, and another point here for the Yellow Jackets. A nice fast start. Just a reminder for anybody just now tuning in, this is the first of 2 matches. The second of the doubleheader will be coming a little bit later here at 7:30 between these same 2 teams. And a much needed response there for Wabash, exactly what they were needing. So 6-4 now. Stopping that little Yellow Jackets run that began to mount. Played the net, the blockers for Wabash, getting that down. Yellow Jackets send it over. Ricky Sessions gets that over for Wabash. At the net, and nice kill there by Ireland. 7-4 here in the first set for the Yellow Jackets. Sessions, tipped to the net by the Yellow Jackets. Up and over, and another point for BW. Nick Ireland once again getting it done. Mention how the Yellow Jackets have a tough upcoming test here in the conference. In the next MCVL action for Wabash, they've got Mount Union themselves, and then Mount St. Joseph, and then Trine. So a tough string of games and matches there through March, that's for sure. So a good test for both of these 2 teams as they're preparing for that tough upcoming schedule. Here's the serve for the Yellow Jackets. A nice effort at the save there at the back by Beard. But Ricky Sessions, the freshman out of Indianapolis, doing a good job at the net offensively. Luke Davis back to serve. Nick Ireland getting it done right now. An impact player at the moment. 10-5 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. And that one off of the side of the blockers and falls to the floor. So the Yellow Jackets taking an 11-5 lead here in the first set. The serve from Makaiki, a little long there. And Sessions up to serve. And well done there by Michael Beard.
Point BW. Field line number 1, Michael Beard.
And a kill there by Luke Wallace. Again, mentioned before this match started, he's been the offensive powerhouse and leader for Wabash. That senior from Tucson, Arizona.
Point BW.
As soon as Wabash gets a point, the Yellow Jackets get it right back. 13-7 in the first set. This one up, hustling forward, a nice save there. And just falls to the floor. Just past the outstretched arm of Sessions. Sessions, again, that nice hustle there. Just not able to get to it, and got a timeout for Wabash. The Yellow Jackets have a 14-7 lead. So starting this one out for the Yellow Jackets, offensively they've been on the attack right away. 22 attacks compared to Wabash, 17. 11 kills right now for the Yellow Jackets and 3 for Wabash. Ten assists as well for the Yellow Jackets and 3 for Wabash at the moment. So as we come back out of this quick break here, we'll see if Wabash is able to respond. It's that little run that the Yellow Jackets have been able to put together so far. Blockers doing their job. It's Evan Nichols, the junior out of Georgetown, Indiana, picking up the point for Wabash. Sessions saves that. Point there for the Yellow Jackets. So to this point, as soon as Wabash picks up a point, the Yellow Jackets respond right back. Beard is back to serve for the Yellow Jackets. So far, though, Wabash no service errors. Picks up the ace right there. A nice serve from Wallace. Again, mentioned that Wabash, no service errors yet to this point. The Yellow Jackets That's one way that they've kept Wabash in this one here right now, as they've had 4, and that makes it now 5 to this point. So Wabash coming back after that timeout, 16-11 now here in the first set. And that one long for Julian Alviso. He'll take a seat, as well as Evan Nichols. Justin Abikabel back into the game for Wabash.
Yellow Jackets.
Ireland to serve. Just not able to get that one to drop there at the back corner. Long, and a point to the Giants. 18-12 now in favor of the Yellow Jackets. It's Luke Davis back to serve. Wabash needing a little bit of a run here. We'll see if they can string it together, and the blockers doing a good job there. And here comes Nick Ireland up and picking up the point for the Yellow Jackets. Point there for Wabash, making it 19-13. Again, you're listening here on bwyellowjackets.com. Serve here for Sessions. The set and the nice kill there for the Yellow Jackets coming up, and that was Chris Mole, the 6'5" freshman out of Oceanside, California. Another nice play there by the Yellow Jackets. Michael Beard has a nice hit percentage here at the moment. 67% here. Make that 70 after that last play. Just a reminder that today's Yellow Jackets men's volleyball game is being brought to you by Cleveland Clinic Sports Medicine, the healthcare provider for BW Athletics, Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company, and the Oswald Company for all of your insurance and risk management needs. Again, 21-14 in favor of the Yellow Jackets, looking to close out this first set here. Right now, Michael Beard leading the way with 7 points, and Nick Ireland with 6. For Wabash, Ricky Sessions has 2, and Luke Wallace has 2 points as well. Mole back to serve for Baldwin Wallace as we come out of this break. There's Wallace at the net, just off of the fingertips of the Yellow Jackets blocker. 21-15. Chris Medders to serve, a little bit long. Another point for the Yellow Jackets, 22-15. Ricky Sessions comes up, gets the point for the Giants once again. And service error there gives the Yellow Jackets a point, making it 23-16. Again, trying to close out this first set here. Nice save there by Davis for Wabash. And Beard comes up with some intensity, in the blockers not able to knock that one down for Wabash. Point for the Yellow Jackets, 24-16. Beard puts some heat on that one, just long. And Wabash stays alive here in the first set, 24-17. Wallace, the senior, back to serve. Carefully dinks that one over the net. Sessions. Yellow Jackets keep it going. And just out here on the side, Nick Ireland trying to sneak this one in on the near side. Point for Wabash. 24-18. And the block there once again by Evan Nichols. Wabash putting on a little run, 24-19. Here's the set. A nice little careful dink there, placing that by Makaike. And that ends that first set in favor of the Yellow Jackets, 25-19. We'll take a quick break, step aside for the second set here on bwyellowjackets.com. And before we get this second set started here at Ursprung Gymnasium on the campus of Baldwin Wallace, once again, I'm Cole McDaniel. Thanks for tuning in for this first match of the doubleheader here today between your Yellow Jackets as well as Wabash, making the trip from Indiana. Yellow Jackets taking that first set by a score of 25-19. Let's take a look at the stats here now. The Yellow Jackets had 36 attacks compared to Wabash's 26. 19 kills for the Yellow Jackets. Wabash had 7. Now the Yellow Jackets, several more attack errors than Wabash, 4-2. 16 assists for the Yellow Jackets compared to 7 for Wabash. Now the service errors are actually 6 for the Yellow Jackets, only compared to 2 for Wabash. Did not end up hurting the Yellow Jackets here in the first set. Yellow Jackets in their all-white jerseys with the gold numerals and the brown trim. Of course, Wabash and their red uniforms with the gray shorts as well. The libero on the floor, Joe Meyer, number 7 for the Yellow Jackets in his gold. And the libero, Justin Abikabel, in his white for Wabash. And they start off the second set here with some energy and get the first point up on the board.
Point Yellow Jackets.
Thang Sathing was looking to drop in that serve in the back corner. Not able to get to drop down and just long. Service error making it 1-1. There's an ace there for Michael Beard. Again, Michael Beard has been the offensive powerhouse here so far for the Yellow Jackets. Put some heat on those serves. Wabash has to send that over the net. The set. Just tapping that down. And a point for Wabash. Serve here for Wallace.
Point Little Giants.
Wallace once again trying to place it exactly where Sathing tried to place it just a couple serves ago. Not able to get to drop there on the back corner. 3-3 now, all knotted up here in the second set. On the far side, Ireland. And a great job there by Luke Davis, the freshman out of Avon, Indiana. Julian Alviso back to serve.
Point Little Giants.
5-3 in favor of Wabash, and Alviso back to serve once again. Yellow Jackets, after that point for Wabash, down 6-3. For the Yellow Jackets, taking a quick timeout. We'll take one with them here on bwyellowjackets.com. Be right back in a second. And we're back after that timeout here on bwyellowjackets.com. Mole, Brandon Long, Nick Ireland, Joe Meyer, Michael Beard, as well as Maki Ike on the floor for the Yellow Jackets. Ireland gets the point there for the Yellow Jackets. A couple substitutions over on the Wabash side. That one knocked down at the net. Nice play by Maki Ike. And the Yellow Jackets responding well after that break and that timeout. Still down one here in the second set. And that set by Luke Davis behind him, looking for Metters. Not able to connect there, as that pass was just a little bit behind him. Yellow Jackets knotting this one up at 6-6. And a service error there as Ireland, the freshman, went to Olentangy Liberty and Powell. Set there by Long, and Maki Ike gets stuffed there at the net by the blockers of Wabash. Davis back to serve again, and that one well long, not able to get that one to drop as he tried to get a little bit of heat on it. Kamau Makaiki back to serve. The net, a nice little tap over by Metters. A good dig there. Came straight back up. A nice save there. Good hustle play. Abika Bell. And a block there at the net. Big play by Metters and Sessions. And the visitors from Indiana getting energized here in the second set. The service from Sessions. Set from Long for the Yellow Jackets. And that one off of the blockers. And a point for the Yellow Jackets. Big play there by number 1, Michael Beard. And BW. Mole with the service. In the air there, and point right back to Wabash. 10-8 in favor of Wabash. Metters, a service error right back. So back-to-back service errors for both teams, 10-9. Still in favor of Wabash. Long softly places this one up over the net. And the middle blocker, Evan Nichols, the big man in the middle, able to pick up the point there. Set from Long. Beard on the far side. A little frustrated with himself. Didn't get the contact he wanted. That one just out. And the Yellow Jackets back in a 3-point deficit here. Once again, another effort. Wallace gets it over for Wabash, and that one going to be a point for the Yellow Jackets. Service from Beard. Davis dinks that one over. Scramble on the far side, well done by Sessions, sent over by Nichols. The set. And a good hustle play there by Sessions trying to get to it. Service by Beard again. Trying to get some heat on that service. Just not able to get that to drop. That one was close there on the back line. Official there to get a good look at it. Point for Wabash, 13-11. The Yellow Jackets respond right back with Nick Ireland. So once again, Ireland and Beard, just like they have all season, really running the offense. And the service there for Brandon Yu, who just checked in. Julian Alviso with the service there. 14-13. This one has stayed close here between these two the entire second set. If you're just now tuning in, a reminder, the Yellow Jackets, they took the first set by a score of 25-19. And now we're all knotted up here. There's a smart play there by Chris Mole. Saw the opening just to his left. Just take the ball over the net. We're all knotted up. Here in the second set, the serve by Ireland. And the Yellow Jackets get their first lead here of the second set, 15-14. Ireland will look to keep this one rolling. Puts the service over. And another point there for the Yellow Jackets.
Timeout, Wabash.
And Wabash, they take their timeout here. Try to regroup as the Yellow Jackets have a 16-14 lead here on bwyellowjackets.com. And a reminder that today's Yellow Jackets men's volleyball match is being brought to you by Medical Mutual of Ohio, the healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University, Buffalo Wild Wings in Medina, Strongsville, and Warrensville Heights. Buffalo Wild Wings, the ultimate place to get together with your friends to watch sports and eat wings. And lastly, Barron's Bus, the official charter bus company of Yellow Jacket Athletics. And after that timeout by the Little Giants, we'll see if they're able to regroup. The Yellow Jackets have just taken that lead. Nice hustle play there. Set by Long.
Point Baldwin Wallace.
The Yellow Jackets, they get the point there. Just catching the fingertips of the blocker in front of Makaike. 17-14 now for the Yellow Jackets. Still on the attack here. The set, and Beard comes up and delivers the kill once again. 18-14. Yellow Jackets now to this point have nearly doubled up Wabash in attacks at this point. After that service error, that makes it 18-15, still in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Wabash looking to respond. The set by Davis, and the kill there by Ricky Sessions. I got to say, Sessions, the way he's played today has been pretty solid. He's not only made a difference scoring for Wabash, lots of hustle. I've seen him on the floor here a lot, getting after the ball and willing to sacrifice his body. Well done there by Wallace. Long sets, Makaike. Blocked by Wabash. It's up, and Beard just long. Another point for the Little Giants. Now the Yellow Jackets, they're going to take a timeout themselves. 18-17, the score here in the second set. To this point, Michael Beard and Nick Ireland, each with 11 points so far. Makaike getting involved, as well as Chris Mole, each with 4 points. Don Travis has pitched in with 2. Brandon Long with 1 himself here today. As for Wabash, mentioned Ricky Sessions, one of the offensive leaders here so far. Been hustling all over the floor. That's 5.5 points. Luke Wallace with 6. 2.5 for Evan Nichols, 2.5 for Chris Metters, and 1.5 for Luke Davis. An important set here for Wabash to try to grab this. The service here by Davis in the air. And a point for the Yellow Jackets, 19-17. Mole back to serve.
Point Yellow Jackets.
That one by Carson Metters. Not able to get that one down, and the Yellow Jackets pick up the point once again, 20-17. Just tipped over. Set by Long. And a beautiful kill there by Michael Beard.
Kill by number 1, Michael Beard.
21-17. And Wabash once again needs to take a timeout, as this one starting to trend in the wrong direction for them. We'll take a break with them here as well on bwyellowjackets.com. Again, mentioned earlier the youth of these two teams. 10 freshmen for the Yellow Jackets, all playing pretty well here today. Yellow Jackets with a little bit larger of a roster here. And point for Wabash. That's what they need out of the timeout. A little bit bigger of a roster. But Wabash, again, still with their youth, as they themselves have 7 freshmen on their roster. Service by Sessions. Just dinked over the net there. Wallace able to get over. Blockers able to do their job as they met Beard at the net. Again, the Yellow Jackets still on the attack. Wallace. And he gets that one to drop in the back corner. Beautiful placement there. Here's Beard. Wallace just taps it over. That one catches the top of the net. And a point for Wabash, 21-20. As after that timeout, they've swung the momentum, starting to teeter back in their direction here. Sessions. And a miscommunication there. I say thing, and that one hurts a little bit as they were making their way back. A point for the Yellow Jackets, putting it up 22-20. Again, the Yellow Jackets looking to take the second set here as well, just as they did with the first. A set, and just off of the blockers there. And down to the floor, and a point for the Little Giants. Set up by Sessions, sends it over. The set for the Yellow Jackets by Long. And Beard going for the kill, and that one gets stuffed down by Evan Nichols. And the blockers there at the net for Wabash. 22 all knotted up here in the second set. There we go for Wabash. That's the turn that they needed. They now take a 1-point lead here in the second set. Tip over. Long sets it. Ireland tries to drop that one in the hustle. And Medhur's good effort there. Just couldn't get that one up, and teammates couldn't help him out there. All knot up at 23. This second set has been an interesting one. These two teams going back and forth here at Ursprung Gymnasium in Berea. Wallace, nice tip there. Got to get that over. And that one out. Nice effort play there by Makaike. A point for Wabash, 24-23. The Yellow Jackets, they need this one here. Set by Long, Beard. And that was tipped. The official saying that one's tipped here, and so the point goes to the Yellow Jackets as Beard hit that one at the net. Looked like it got misdirected. And the Officials do say it was. It was tipped by the blocker of Wabash. 24 all here. Beard with the service. And a nice kill there by Evan Nichols, the big man in the middle. Tallest man out there on the floor, getting it done. 25-24. Now the experienced senior, Luke Wallace, back to serve for Wabash. Just places this one over the net. Long sets it. Akaike, and it falls to the ground just off of the outset stretched arms of blockers for Wabash, as that was Luke Davis and Nichols there to meet that. Once again, knotted up now at 25. Lots of intensity here in the second set. Service there by Brandon Yu. And a point there. Going in favor of Wabash. So the visitors here with a 26-25 lead. Alviso with the serve. Akaike off of the blockers. Sessions got to get it over. Long sets that. And need a big save there. Good hustle play there by Luke Davis, laying it out on the floor, but a point there for the Yellow Jackets. Neither team able to break through here right now, 26 all. Nick Ireland back to serve. Just drops this one in there. The set by Davis. And a nice kill there by Ireland. Set Wallace gets it over. Set by Long. Akaike, a nice save there by Wallace. Bump there by Davis. Once again, a nice rally between these two teams here. Beard with the diving effort. Ireland gets it over. The best rally we've seen here so far, and it comes at a critical time right at the end of the second set, in the Yellow Jackets. They break through and they win the set. An exhilarating 28-26 there in the second set. And the Yellow Jackets, they go up 2-0 here. In the first set, they won that 25-19. And there you have it, that second set, 28-26. We'll take a really quick break here on bwyellowjackets.com. Third set coming your way. Thank you. As we're back here on bwyellowjackets.com. Again, Cole McDaniel here. Thanks for joining in this afternoon. If you're just now tuning in, a reminder that this is the first match of the doubleheader between these two teams. Yellow Jackets coming in with an overall record of 4-2. Wabash at 2-4. Regardless of who wins here in the first match, again, opportunity for redemption in the second, or an opportunity for one team to get a sweep here today. We will see what happens, as that second set was an entertaining one. A nail biter for the fans probably at home. Yellow Jackets able to get that second set just like they did the first one as well. So a 2-0 lead here as they come out. Really in that second set, the offense ran through Nick Ireland of the Yellow Jackets. 8 points for BW. Luke Wallace leading the way for Wabash with 4.5 points in that last set. But Wabash showed some good things. We'll see if they can get it done here in the third. And there we go, a nice block by Evan Nichols, starting that off here in the third. Beard dinks that one. Davis tried to get down, not able to get his left hand under that and get up for his teammates. Point for the Yellow Jackets, 1-1 here in the third. Brandon Long with the service. Freshman setter out of Hinckley.
Point Baldwin Wallace.
Coaching staff giving Long a few instructions there. After the point for the Yellow Jackets. That one just snuck over the net. So a rally going on here, and
Point Yellow Jackets.
Beard looking to spike that one just off of the outstretched arms of the Wabash blockers, and the Yellow Jackets a nice start here in the third set. Sessions sends that over. Set here. And a nice job there by Don Travis.
By number 13, Don Travis.
6'3" freshman out of Reynoldsburg. Set in just a little bit. Long here on the near side for Nick Ireland. Wabash gets the point, 4-2. Thang Sathing back to serve.
Point Little Giants.
Ireland here on the left side now. Just like the attack before, just a little bit wide. Looking to try to drop it in on the far side. Sessions comes up. Nice dig there by Mole.
Point Wabash.
And Wabash, and I have to say those frontline guys, Nichols, seeing Wallace, Davis at the net. They've been doing a good job of knocking down the ball, getting their blocks at the net, and really has kept them in this because the attacks still greatly favor the Yellow Jackets here. 95 total attacks through the beginning 2 sets as well as the start of this third. Only 62 for Wabash. The Yellow Jackets have doubled up kills, 42 to 20. And another nice block there by Nichols. So the height of Nichols, tallest guy out there on the floor for either team, creating some havoc there at the net. Yellow Jackets pick up the point there, 7-5 in the third set. Service by Travis. And a nice kill there for Wabash. And Nichols going back to serve. First time for Nichols serving on the day. That one cranks that one long, and a point for BW. Wallace comes up. And that one off of the fingertips of the blockers for the Yellow Jackets. And another point there for Wabash. 8-7. Davis now serving. Tipped at the net. And outlast off of the Yellow Jackets. Another point for the Little Giants. Tied up at 8. Set by Long. That one blocked at the net. Yellow Jackets on the attack once again. And Makaike finds an open spot on the floor. Off to his left-hand side. Beautiful placement. And the Yellow Jackets once again with a lead here in the third set. Beard looking to drop it in on the far side. Point for Wabash. Tied up at 9. Serve from Sessions. Set by Long. Beard looking to drop it in, and he's able to do so. The back corner. Nice play by the freshman. Yellow Jackets regain the lead again. Brandon Hughes checked into the game. The sophomore from Wadsworth, went to Highland High School. Service error there for the sophomore. Tied up 10-10. Good look there. Clever play by Long. picking up the point, and Long will go back to serve. Trying to place that serve right along the back, just not able to get to drop, and good communication there from Wabash. Letting that one go, and an ace. Here, a little miscommunication by the Yellow Jackets in the back corner. Thang Sathing, a nice place served. A lead for the visitors from Indiana, the Little Giants. Set by Davis, and Wallace, a nice little dink over the blockers there. And Nick Ireland, and the Yellow Jackets respond. Michael Beard goes back to serve. Once again, tried to put some serious heat on that serve, catching the top of the net. Ball bouncing back, a service error there. The Little Giants now have a 14-12 lead. Wallace serves it. And a nice reaction by Evan Nichols. Spiking that one down. Picking up the point. 3-point lead now for Wabash, and a service error for the experienced Wallace. Travis back to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Wabash gets the point once again. Evan Nichols gradually continuing to make his presence felt more and more. And right there, Makaike kicking himself a little bit. He knows he probably should have let that one go, as it might have been a little bit wide there. But the Wabash picking up the point. 17-13 is your score. And the Yellow Jackets taking a timeout. A reminder that today's Yellow Jacket men's volleyball game, this match is being brought to you by Cleveland Clinic, Sports Medicine, the healthcare provider, BW Athletics, Santos Italian Restaurant in Middleburg Heights, a family-owned and operated restaurant for 35 years, and American International. When you require a company with proven performance, rely on American International. If you're just now tuning in, a reminder that both of these teams have a very difficult March coming up for them. For Wabash, after facing the Yellow Jackets, they face Mount Union, Mount St. Joseph, and Trine. For the Yellow Jackets, coming up for them, Adrian and Mount St. Joseph, the next two up. So again, difficult roads ahead for these two teams here once we hit March. Yellow Jackets leading 2-0 here through the first two sets. See what they can do after they're down coming out of the timeout. And a point for Wabash. So their biggest lead here of this set, in fact, their biggest lead they've had in any set this entire match here today. 5 points. Evan Nichols to serve once again. And Makaike responding right when the Yellow Jackets needed it. Early on and throughout offensively, Michael Beard and Nick Ireland have led the way, but Makaike starting to turn it on. That ball hangs up there, and Sessions gets the kill. 19-14. If the Yellow Jackets were starting to feel a little comfortable, Wabash slammed the door shut and said, not so fast. And once again, pick up the point here. 20-14. Luke Davis back to serve. And just drops it in, the ace. A nice serve there by Davis. And the Yellow Jackets once again take a timeout. Probably a good decision by the coaching staff and Kyle Mars. And Kyle Mars, first-year coach here with the brand new program for the Yellow Jackets. Jason Denorovich and Greg Herseg, the assistant coaches as well. Ryan Bowerman, the head coach for Wabash. As both of these coaches speak with their players, we'll take a quick break here on bwyellowjackets.com. We'll be back with more of the third set. And a couple timeouts for the Yellow Jackets in quick succession as we're back here at Ursprung Gymnasium in Berea. Davis set to serve coming out of the break. And a service error there as that disrupts that run. That momentum really shifting in favor of Wabash. Still, though, with a 6-point advantage. Davis sets it. Sessions. This block keeps it alive, though. Wallace. The set. Beard. And delivers a blow. And Davis not able to handle that one. The Yellow Jackets 2 points in a row, beginning to cut into that deficit here in the third set. 21-16. The service nearly dropped there for Makaike. Just a little bit long there. 22-16 for Wabash. Sessions, the serve. Long sets it, blocked at the net by Metters. Some energy coming from the Little Giants. Sessions, the freshman from Indianapolis, once again with the service. Beard, the kill.
Baldwin Wallace, kill by number 1, Michael Beard.
The Yellow Jackets nearly to 50 kills here on the afternoon. That one's 49. Yu comes in for the serve. Wallace off of the head of Yu. And Wabash A huge advantage here. Just need another point to take this set. 24-17. Service by Metters makes it over the net. Just grazing it. And a nice little tap down by Long. So Long, a couple little clever plays here so far this afternoon, where he's noticed the blocker's not able to shift over quick enough. He's been able to just tap it down, pick up the points for the Yellow Jackets, go back to serve. Need a nice run though. And Beard with the kill. 24-19. Again, going to take a lot of hard work here for the Yellow Jackets to pull this one off here in the third set. Long serve. Tap down, saved, got to get it over, and they do so. On the attack, a nice effort. Trying to get to the save was Makaike, but Evan Nichols and the Little Giants, they pick up the third set. 2-1 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. The fourth set coming back here on bwyellowjackets.com in a few minutes. We'll take a break, be right back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, thank you. And as we're back here on bwyellowjackets.com, again, Cole McDaniel, thanks for tuning in. Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets again here in their inaugural season. Starting the season off pretty well though, 4-2. Here right now started cruising against Wabash, but the visitors from Indiana put together a solid third set. And now we're waiting here for the fourth. Michael Beard led the attack for the Yellow Jackets, but not enough to deal with Evan Nichols, who really took over there for Wabash. Again, making his height on the floor, his presence at the net felt, as that third set went in favor of the Little Giants, 25-19. The second match of this doubleheader between these two teams will be coming at 7:30. Excuse me, at 7 o'clock. This one started here at 4:30. The next one will start at 7 here on bwyellowjackets.com. Again, as this season All these teams are playing double headers. And as we start this fourth set here at Ursprung Gymnasium, the Yellow Jackets, they pick up the first points. And a nice kill there for the Yellow Jackets. Chris Mole went to El Camino in Oceanside, California. Another nice kill there for the Yellow Jackets. Nick Ireland coming up and delivering the blow to Wabash. And a hot start here for the Yellow Jackets. Quickly regrouping themselves after dropping that third set. Another point for the Yellow Jackets. An unanswered 4-0 run here. Akaike nicely dropping it in. Sometimes that's what you got to do when you got Evan Nichols there at the net. Just got to hope that the backline guys aren't able to get to it. For Wabash, they weren't that time. 5-0 for BW. Now the first points here for Wabash to stop that Yellow Jackets run. Stop the bleeding here in the fourth. Makaike with the kill, and play kept going on as Wabash thought that Sessions got the dig there. Caught the floor though, and good call and catch there by the official. 6-1 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Wallace. Nice kill there for Wabash. Wallace fortunate there as he was trying to drop that service over the net. Probably try to do that one again. It might take quite a few efforts to be able to get to hang up and drop so slowly on the net. Wabash will take it with the points there. Sessions. Blockers of the Yellow Jackets able to get up. Looking for the save. Sessions, nice save. Wallace just bumps that one over. Beard. Blocked at the net, but out of bounds off of Wabash. The Yellow Jackets with a 4-point advantage, 7-3. Brandon Yu checks in. Drops in his service. Pass a little bit behind Wallace. He had to regather and now come up and not able to get down and dig that ball out. Eight to 3 in favor of BW. Here's Yu once again. A little long there. He'll go take a seat. And Chris Mole back in. Excuse me, Mole. Going over to the side. It's Joe Meyer that comes back in. Number 7, the libero.
Ace, Wabash.
Nice ace and good serve there for Wabash. 8-5. Nichols along with the set. And you could hear that one as Nick Ireland hit that with a vengeance, just not able to get it down. And that was a line drive coming off of his hand. Point for Wabash, 8-6. Beard with the kill.
Point Yellow Jackets.
Just drops that in right in front of Luke Wallace there. 9-6 for BW. Nice placement on the set there from Long. And that ball hits the rafters. Fortunate for Wabash to come right back down. Good scramble, able to keep it alive. It looked like it was going to be a Yellow Jackets point. But Wabash rallying here. The save sent over by Ireland.
Point BW.
And the Yellow Jackets able to get the point there. Despite Wabash scrambling and keeping it alive for a good couple rallies back and forth. The Little Giants pick up the point there. Makes it 10-7. Davis with the serve, and that one just came off a little bit wrong there. Got the underside of the net off of that service error. Point for the Yellow Jackets, 11-7 now. Been a little while since Beard served, and again, still putting some heat on those services. Wabash able to deal with it. That one up. And Makaike drops it in the back left corner. Makaike, 6'1" freshman out of Hawaii. Knows how to place it, that's for sure. And the ace by Beard. As he just drops that one in on the back line. And we got a timeout with the Yellow Jackets. It's a 13-7 advantage. We'll take a quick timeout with them here on bwyellowjackets.com. And in this matchup here between Baldwin Wallace and Wabash, we talked about the kills, we talked about the attacks. I want to point out the digs here now. The Yellow Jackets with just a slight advantage in digs, 46 compared to 37 for Wabash. Yellow Jackets still just 2 more service aces, service errors, 15-13. It's actually been Wabash who's had the aces. They've had 10 themselves throughout this afternoon, just compared to 6 for the Yellow Jackets. That point there for Wabash makes it 13-8. Sessions serves it. The set there, and the kill by Ireland. The Yellow Jackets with a 2-1 set lead.
Point Wabash.
Wabash looking to keep this first matchup of the doubleheader going though here. 14-9. Set there by Long.
Point BW.
Wallace tries to get that one over. BW picks up the point. Ireland to serve. A little miscommunication there. Got to give Justin Abikabel some credit as the libero willing to put his body on the line, trying to get to it to save the miscommunication there. Just not able to do so. Yellow Jackets gain to mount a big lead here in the fourth set. Looking to add on to that, and they do. Ireland. And the service error there for the Yellow Jackets. (17-10) in favor of BW. Davis to Sessions, tipped off of the Yellow Jackets blockers, and a point to the Little Giants. 17-11. Makaike delivering the blow there. That kill had some force behind it, was well placed. Makes it 18-11. And that point there just making it a little bit tougher of a road here in the fourth. But Wabash not done yet. They're still fighting themselves as Evan Nichols, who was crucial and instrumental in that third set, able to pick up the points there for Wabash. 18-12. Well done by Wallace. As Davis just able to knock that one over. Beard was there to meet him at the net. Just not able to get it on the other side, and there's another ace. Some miscommunication there for the Yellow Jackets on the back line, and Wabash creeping back into this fourth set, 18-14. Wallace, Beard, a scramble by Wabash, need to get it over. And Sessions tried to sidestep his teammate Nichols on the ground and just not able to get his arm wrapped around it and get over the net. 19-14 in favor of BW. Brandon Yu back into the game. The 5'6" sophomore from Wadsworth. The set from Long. Beard into the blockers of Wabash. Point for the Yellow Jackets, 20-14. And we got a timeout by Wabash. We'll take one with them again here on bwyellowjackets.com. As we come out of that timeout. And these timeouts have been pretty crucial today. It seems like whoever's needed the timeout the most has really been able to come out and take advantage of getting back into the set. We'll see if Wabash is able to do so here, but the Yellow Jackets, they have a hot start out of that timeout. Brandon Long, the freshman, listed as 6'2", out of Hinckley. Able to pick up the point there, 21-14. You with the service. Sessions, and drops that one in. Just past the outstretched arms of Makaiki, 21-15. And Nichols the service error there. Point for the Yellow Jackets, 22-15. The set. A nice kill there by Ricky Sessions. Put a lot behind that. And a big point there. 22-16. Still in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Trying to close out this fourth set. Close out the match. Service by Davis. Beard, it's up, needs a save. And Sathing was thinking about his well-being over there and was worried about crashing into the scorer's table over there. Just not able to save that. Beard serve. Long there, a point for Wabash, 23-17. Still a 6-point Yellow Jackets advantage. Sessions. Up and another point for Wabash. Reminder, the first set went 25-19 in favor of Baldwin Wallace. And then in a wild and back and forth second set, the Yellow Jackets barely got that one, 28-26. Now Wabash came back in the third, 25-19. And here we stand at 23-18, and the Yellow Jackets trying to close this one out. And Makaike putting them one step closer, 24-18. So this service here from Don Travis is important for this match. Gets it up and over. Set by Davis. Wallace over the net. Makaike trying to drop it in. And he does so. Point for the Yellow Jackets. That takes the set. And that is the conclusion of that match through set 4. 3-1 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. So again, that will do it for that the match, the entire game for the Yellow Jackets. Getting a quick recap here, 25-19 in the first set for the Yellow Jackets, 28-26 for the Yellow Jackets in the second. The third, Wabash coming back 25-19, and that one in the fourth, 25-18. A reminder, you've been listening here with myself, Cole McDaniel. Appreciate you tuning in. This was just the first one of the doubleheader. We've got another matchup between these very same teams here coming up at 7. So a little bit of a breather for both of these two teams to rest, regroup, regather themselves, and come back out. The Yellow Jackets now currently at 5-2, and Wabash at 2-5, looking to respond. We'll be right back here with more coverage at 7 o'clock here on bwyellowjackets.com.